Let me see. Ah, let's see if the lighting here is just as good. Okay, that's fine. There. Oh my God, I'm not used to these Fridays, but it's paying me. Happy Friday, you guys. Happy Fri-Yay. Because, I got stacks of money, you understand? These are the dollars. But these is not dollars, these is thousands. No, hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need about 4 more on top of that. Good morning, Rodney. Yeah, I'm doing Friday mornings, morning shift. I sometimes stop by your channel. It's just I don't type anything. So I think I was live. I was doing the lemon chicken, and then I was on my phone, on my other phone, and I'm on live, and I'm like, I accidentally pressed, to scroll, and then I was like, Rodney's live. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, at least I gave him a view. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But yeah, so I got the stacks. Okay. And then my paycheck, was waiting for me too. I can't believe that one of the caregivers over there on memory care, they say uh that she leaves at least 5 paychecks in the front desk just to stay there, and she gets her paychecks whenever she feels like it. Like 5 paychecks, you leaving 5? I said I do 2. I won't deposit my 2 paychecks, and then I'll wait, and then I'll deposit the second one. But then, I'll deposit the first one and I'll keep the second one. The first one is to pay the rent. The second one is to pay the bills, but I won't deposit them right away. I'll keep them to the side. You know what I'm saying? So I got hash browns, bacon, and 1 fried egg. So I'm a fried egg. I'm not an over hard. I'm not a sunny side up. I'm a fried. Okay. There's a lot of ways to do eggs. Good morning, Mr. Boston. Gracias, or salamat. That's the only 2 I know how to say thank you. If you guys can teach me more to say thank you, or like in Chinese, they say shishe, shishe, shishe. So I know how to say thank you in 3. How do you say thank you in Italian? Can y'all tell me? Oh, you like when I'm happy, but yeah, then when it gets to the sad part, uh, is a real deal, something that's sad. I do have a fork, Miss Mariana 50. Tom Hawk. Wow. Okay. Am I supposed to pray before I eat? A lot of people do. I normally see a lot of people do that. Like, where do I be at when I see that? I'll see it. I'll see it at home with the other people. You got me thinking now. Right. I do that too. Sometimes, like, probably like maybe years before, maybe like in my 30s, or like when I'm in family, you know what I'm saying? But not really. Um, there's a light scramble. What you mean? I'm not really a scrambled person. Only on my fried rice. That's the only time you'll catch me with fried rice is scrambled eggs is on fried rice. You know what I'm saying? So, but my sleeve is kind of wet because I was helping out doing dishes, so that's all right. We did a half and half job over here, and plus I'm still helping the dishwasher for later on. But guess what? I'll be by myself today for lunchtime. So that means I gotta do serving outside. I gotta do desserts. So dining, desserts, and tray cart. Tray cart is not so bad because some people went to the hospital. But man, I feel bad because when they go to the hospital, I feel like the time when I went to the hospital, the urgent care. Mm-hmm. Right, Rodney. Right, right. And uh, uh, yeah. So what I do, and I make sure because I don't read everybody's comment. Like when I was doing the lemon chicken, I went back to that live, and there was two usernames that were just not talking right, and I hid them. Usually, like Mr. Boston, that's why Sunkissed asked me respectfully. She's like, "What should I do? Should I time them out or should I hide them?" She's like, "What kind of like, comments can they kind of approach when it's not really too bad?" I said, "No, just hide them." You know what I'm saying? If it's more like cuss words, yeah. But if they saying like, "Oh, turn around, do a 360, like make it clap and shit like that," you could remove their message, and that'll kind of just remind them that she's gonna get to your comment and she's gonna hide you whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Good morning. I call you Alawina. Oh yeah, Mr. Boston. Yeah, that's only when I'm like when I was with my son's father. And like when I used to be in my 20s, in my 20s and my 30s cuz my son is half black. And that was during the times when I used to stay around, you know what I'm saying, like people from hustling and shit, and we go to the houses and shit, more like hospitality where everybody eat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all think about that, but in the projects, it's like they don't have no time to eat. So they're eat like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's not really called a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They eat whenever they feel like it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a breakfast all the way to dinner type shit. You never said nothing crazy. I ain't talking to you, Mr. Dawson, when I said that. I said the people that had two usernames, I had to block them yesterday because I'm not playing. So if they ever think that they got away during that live, then that's just basically what you guys need to remember. Um, if you can't get them on that live, get them the next day. They won't be coming back, and they'll feel some type of way for real, for real. They'll try to make another page, but that's what you got to do. They still viewing it, and it does fuck with the algorithm too. Like it does, rotate or whatever the fuck. Yeah, this right here is just right. So I'm thinking about getting 3 things out of Macy's website. There's a barbecue grill that's like $92, but plus taxes, everything's gonna cost me like $100. There's two hot plates, so I can just cook inside my room. It's $38.99, and then they got the, like kitchen racks, how they place everything, like the pots and pans. It's like metal, and they got 5 shelves. Well, they selling that too for like $70 in Macy's.com too, where it's enough space for me to put my appliances on the shelves inside my room instead of having it on the fucking table where I'm cooking, I'm dicing up, because I'm always moving shit. Like I'm always constantly trying to organize shit. So Miss Peacock told me about that, and that right there is a big like, yeah, I could use that for in the future. I could use the barbecue grill because I never had one. I always use the parks. I always use the public park, to barbecue and shit. I love grilled food. So once I start getting into that, my Macy's bill right now is at 1,700, but I could pay that off. So let me buy these 2 things or 3 things. I know it's gonna cost me like at least uh 150, $200. So $200 ain't bad. I'm gonna invest something that I never really had. I never had a barbecue grill, and I always bought barbecue grills for other people as gifts. I know I bought one from Walmart for a gift for my friend in Turlock, the El Salvadorian one, the one that has a food truck. So she's up on business making pupusas. She got pupusas, yeah, and I'm going to do some grilling so y'all can see how I cook and make some. I don't do smoke. I don't smoke my barbecue. I don't do that. I'm gonna straight up slap it on there, mop it, paste, paint the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? With that paintbrush, the mop, and and I just, yeah, slap it in there. I don't do that smoking shit. Like, you know how some barbecuers, they'll smoke like some oxtails and all that shit. I don't do none of that. I get down to the steamed fish, barbecue ribs. What's up, Tennessee TV? My bad yesterday. I know you said to look at your comment. You said if you needed a chef, that you would pay me $1,200 to go cook you some food or to cook some type of meal or something. I said, oh, hell yeah. My bad for me not reading. And Trailblazer, I know I seen you too. Chicago, my new song will cheer you up. Oh, that's nice. Trailblazer. I think I've seen you here before. Alwina. I would love to work with you. Man, if you were a person that does human resources or that works in the administration to reference me at something like this, community, senior living, then put me there. I could fuck with you. Mr. Boston, where you from? Didn't you say you from the East Coast? Yeah, happy Friday. For real, for real. It's a pay me shiner day. You understand me? It's a pay shiner. It's called it's a pay me shiner day. That's what the fuck it's called. And I'm not used to these Fridays too, but I got a very good paycheck. I'm starting to get good paychecks with an extra day. 5 days is working with me now. Shit, fuck all that. I don't know if I get a new car or if I just need to keep stacking so I can go move somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And fuck those people where I live at. You know what I'm saying? Because them people, they old people, they like to talk that old shit, like senior type conversations. I'm not in that. My life is too young. What would be fun? See, I'll be paying attention. Oh, Rodney, if you still here, you need to go look out for your boy. Well, you need to go pass a message to PewTube and tell PewTube to tell Mob Type that Joanna Azar, she's the ops. She trying to slick get into being cool with the Pew. Well, I mean with Pew side, and Just like how Pew was trying to say, he was trying to get some money off of, Haitian Reg because he paying. And yeah, so they better watch out for that shit. Mm-hmm. Cause his ass mauled her up over there. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I seen Big Slim, I seen Dynamic, all them people know who the hell she is, used to be on his page. She's just like a Holly, a Lucifer. Mm-hmm. So better watch out. Pew will catch up to his page and he'll be like, what the hell is she here in a mod? Ooh. He's gonna be like, man, you ain't looking out. I call it set up. I call it not even a back door. That's a setup. Hold on. Hello? I'm pre-approved for $53,000 for a silver something loan. Oh no. Damn, 53,000? God damn. Sheesh. I'm not ready for that right now. I still gotta pay my Macy's bill. Let me pay my Macy's bill. I know. You know what's so funny, Mr. Boston? Ain't this magnet right here? So if you was to put it on the mount, right? It hold it, right? Because I was at Ross yesterday. Oh, I need to tell y'all. I appreciate all my mods that came up in here to try and just at least hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Stopping through, giving me, a daily kind of like happy Friday, whatever it could be. At least I'm eating. Look, my plate is clear. But I still got stacks on stacks on stacks. You understand? The lady over there, she gave it to me. Now this reminds me of money. And when anybody tries to give you stacks of pancakes, that means that's money. No, Tennessee. I think it's a magnet. Now you said what kind of space? No. I'm gonna show y'all the barbecue grill right now, since I got a lot of time. I got 3 minutes for my timer to go off, okay? Last time I lost 23 minutes. You're funny, Mr. Bussin. Who told me that about what? These stats? Shit, I got paid today, so yeah, I'm getting that paycheck, and I'm having plenty of pancakes. You understand? So, yeah, it's a Payme Fri-Yay. You understand? Tickets. Macy's. Let's see. Let me get those pancakes. Here, I can give you some, Juan. I be feeling bad for some of these senior people. They be had like the maintenance dude. Yeah, he's very old and his hands shake like this. I think he had like a stroke or something like that. But he's probably up there. He's probably like in his late 60s or 70s. And he has a black guy right here. And I was like, what happened? I was like, you was in a boxing fight? He was like, yeah, I was in a Pacquiao fight. And he's Spanish, right? And he likes to call people Kuya and Ate. So Kuya is brother and Ate is sister. And he was calling the other people over here Ate, like older sister or something. Because there's the server, I don't know how old she's probably in her 50s. But brother and sister, right? And I said, what happened? And he was like, I was in a boxing fight. I was like, you was in a boxing? I said, well, I said, well, why did you get that black eye? He was like, I don't know. I got knocked out. I said, hell no. He's like, no, I fell. And I was like, oh no. Man, I'm telling y'all. Too much beer. Yeah, he's Mexican too. How did you know, Mr. Boston? For real. I mean, I don't think he's drinking beer, but you never know. What's up, Mr. Goddamn? I mod up your son's phone just to let you know. I mod that, and I mod Liam. I don't know how to say his last name, but his name is Liam. I party around Mexicans. You said too much to get. Damn, y'all need to stop. Stop. Y'all don't do that. Don't do that. Mm-mm. Yeah, I like how this paycheck is looking like. This is gonna pay my cell phone bill, which is 100, my rent, and I still got a little bit more money left over that I could keep and put it back because I did use $100 yesterday, but not really. I still got like 30. I used $70 worth of groceries and laundry and Uber. So Uber was like $20. So, and I got 30 left. So I only used 50 for groceries. But guess what I got, y'all? I got a mini walk, okay? I don't know what's supposed to make that as a joke, but remember my wok, my red one? It's like the deep dish. Well, I found a little small one. It's so freaking cute. It's like a little small round one, and it's like a little bowl. It's a mini wok, I call it. And I got it from Ross. I got it for $12.99. And then I found Kinder's Sunkiss. If you in here or ever get to this content, I found a Kinder's uh I don't want to say dipping sauce. It's a Kinder's, but anyways, the flavor is Parmesan, garlic Parmesan. So maybe I can throw that and sauce that up with just like how they do at Wingstop. So Wingstop has garlic Parmesan wings, okay? Or whatever, like party wings. Okay, it's time for me. Okay, please, I got to. Last time I was 23 minutes late. Hold on. I'm back, I'm back. I know you're ready to test that bad boy out. Yeah. I'm gonna start cooking my pot stickers out of it. I'm gonna start making I don't know what else can I use that little mini walk. I was thinking, I was like, I know for sure pot stickers. Or oh yes, so basically, oh my god. So I'm gonna y'all know those like plantains, right? Plantains. So um in my country, or like I don't know where other countries that have it, but it's like the thick, it's called a pear banana. So pear banana, and I made pancakes out of it. But I have one here, and I'm gonna see. I be spoiling one of the residents over here. He's Chinese. He's like the oldest one, and all he knows what to say is "go home." He says "go home," or he goes like this. He'll point at the food. He's Chinese. He'll point at the food. He'll be like, "Feed me." I'll be like, "What the hell?" I don't need no syrup, Juan. I'm trying to cut down on caffeine. So basically, when I came from that urgent care, it says on the piece of paper, it says how to treat, or like how to make, the solid rock kind of thing on above my nipple. How to make it kind of like go down is you have to stop drinking caffeine, or eating sugars. It says sugar. I swear to God, I'll show you guys next time. It's high for one phone. What are you talking about, Tennessee? Juan, what are you talking about? Kinder chocolate. I ain't talking about Kinder chocolate. I'm talking about Kinder's barbecue sauce. You understand? Oh yeah, my phone is, I did right here. It's $1,400. 14 Hell no, I ain't trying to pin you up. Unpin. Yeah, so the walk, so in Philippine, I'm gonna show you guys right now. You said yours is 60 months? Hell no, mine's only a 24-month finance. Shit. $100 to pay each month. $50 for my line, my unlimited, and $50 for to finance. You said we drink till we fall, baby. Oh Lord. Oh shit, y'all! I got butter on my fucking screen. Oh Lord. Hell to the no. Okay. You say you got your phone from Walmart for $50. Well, I had the phone that I'm using right now forever, since 2017. So that's 3 + 6. That's 9 years. It's about time I get a nice lens that will take very, very good pictures, just like how the pictures that I took with my plating when I did the lemon chicken. And plus, I had other platings too that was very, very clear. That's how much you have to kind of go for to stack your bread. Back in 2018 to 2022, 2018, I had $33,000. 2019, since, okay, look, 2018 was when I started. But when I had 33,000 was from the COVID. So while I was working, there was unemployment. So EDD will help you while you ain't working. They still give you a check every week. So then they started doing all that grant shit, emergency, stimulus, all that shit. I started stacking all that fucking money from 2019 to 2022. I had 33,000, and I was at an apartment. So I had 24 stacked away, and then while I was working, whatever came from my paycheck was to pay my rent, and my rent was $2,400. My rent was $1,899. That's without the water and trash. That's without the Xfinity. That's without the food. So, and all my bills, $1,900 was just for my rent, and then PG&E was like 90. My water and trash was about 90. My Xfinity was like 300, and then all my credit cards, fuck around and pay all these other shit. So it turned out to be 2,400. Then when COVID started really like dying down to only have 3 people in the kitchen, they weren't paying no, like that COVID shit started going away in 2022. So that's when I had to move back over here. I stayed at that apartment for 1 year, paid each and every month, and then the lease was coming. They said, "You want to stay?" They said they only hired it by $30, so I would have only had to pay $1,929. But I decided to leave because I left, my ex dude during that time. So I got out of there in April. We broke up like in around April, so it was that decision right then and there. If I was going to stay, it was under my name and a Latino dude that co-signed for me. Because my ex dude is black. He from Oakland. And no, he didn't do that. But that's the thing. So if I ever need help to this day, and if I was to get, me my own place, or how do you say, like apartment or house, he is the one to do it for me, even though he got his wife. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all who it is. The people when I went to Turlock, the El Salvadorian chick and the El Salvadorian dude, that's who co-signed for me 2 times. The reason why is because I got his wife and I signed her papers for immigration to be here. Now she's already a citizen. Remember that money that I said, some JT, the baby stacks? That 2,500 that I was holding, and then the receipt said you still got 6 more thousand. Well, that was a deposit that was coming back to me and her husband. So he gave me some money. That's why I signed for her. But so he asked me that favor. Can you how do you say, sign these papers for my wife to have a visa to come over here from El Salvador? So I did that favor for him, and that's gonna be for life. He gonna help me to get a place, even though he got a house right now in Turlock with him and his wife. That is under the table type shit. These Latinos, they be doing this like it's by who you know. It's just like when you get a job, it's by who you know. That's how you get in places. So if I don't have a man, or if I don't have somebody to like a partner, husband, whatever, that's who I could go to. They're like my family. That's why I said all my live streams from before 2023, 2024, 2025. If y'all never had been there before, that's what I've always said throughout my live streams. I fuck with my El Salvadorians. They're like family to me. I almost had a baby by my ex El Salvadorian dude from 2012. All these things is by truth. Everything is by truth. And there's no gaps of lies, and how things went from day by day throughout all the years that I've been living. So when I brought his wife over here, and I always wanted to get an apartment, he co-signed. All you have to do is just have that, what is that called? That ETE. It's like, it's not a citizenship, but it's like a paper of him from El Salvador. It's like a birth certificate, but it's just like his whole profile. So it's like a ETIN number or some shit. I forgot what the fuck it is. But when you sign for a lease for an apartment, all you got to do is put all those fucking numbers. It looks like a VIN number, out of a car. So put all those numbers, put his name, put how much, where he worked at, how long he's been there, show one paycheck stub recent, and you in. It could be a luxury ass place for an apartment, just as long as you qualify for my paycheck and his paycheck that equals the same amount to build that, to meet the whatever the fuck 3,500 20. We don't, Them Spanish people, them Latinos, they work hard. So that's who I know for sure. And that's what type of shit that I get motivated from. You know what I'm saying? The only shit that is leading me to staying out the streets now is like what we see outside. Everybody got issues outside, as being homeless and on drugs and like how you saw alcoholics and like overdose and shit. I have too many friends that overdose. They all died in the past. Where I'm from in the San Francisco, because I'm over here in the East Bay now, in the Oakland side. Why? Is because we migrated over here in 2011 because prices is getting high over there in San Francisco. Time for an upgrade. What you mean? You mean for a car or for a place? I know when, Mr. Boston. Trust me. I know when to get a place, and I know how to live well. I know how to decorate my place. Y'all should see my storage. Y'all should see all the furniture that I got. Everything's velour. Everything got rhinestones, like the diamond rhinestones on my headboard. My bed is brand new, queen size. What's up, Dad? I organize. It's pretty organized over there.
All right, Anna.
Yeah. Tennessee. I just know how to adjust from where I'm from. Even though it's hard times over here, you gotta know how to be on top of shit. You just got to. I'm not kidding y'all. It's like when you're immune and was born here, you just gotta fuck with you just gotta, like, how do you say, not tolerate, or like don't fuck with shit that's just like, how do you say, bring you, like, belittle yourself. Like, you gonna go and you gonna fall backwards. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, I would never. Hell to the no. I slept in my van 2018. That was a good thing. That's when I started stacking my money. That's when I had, like, you know, a few racks, like 7,000, 8,000. And then when that COVID, that's what really brought it on. I was like, hell yeah, let me stay inside this van. I said, shit. I stayed from my van from 2018 all the way to 2020. 28 months, 24 to 28. I know it was somewhere there, 27, 28 months. I stayed in that van and shit, stacked the hell up, coming from that little 7,000, 8,000, and then having it to, ooh. Oh, at the hair salon when I got my of course, when you at the hair salon, they got everything there. They got the wax lips. They do the wax on the eyebrows. But yeah, I wash my face. So basically, I took out some of the thicker lining. Yep. So don't think like nothing's possible. You just gotta be smart. For real, for real. Don't think like the Latinos can't do nothing for you. Well, I came from a predicament to fuck with the El Salvadorians like that. Because my ex, I met him in 2012, and he worked with the dude who co-signed for me in the same supermarket. So they all gather in one supermarket, and we all become friends. So I fuck with my ex, but you know, I wasn't fucking with him no more. And I became really buddy with all the other people. So what came to be like that was this man asked me for a favor. Can you please get my wife to get over here? Because I have a family that I need to take care of. And when you do a good deed like that, good things will happen back to you. You just can't expect it. I never expected anything after that. I never asked, like, oh, what will he do for me later? Or what can I possibly get from him to get out of him? No, I just did that favor and just kept moving along. Like, just kept it moving. And all of a sudden, my life started like progressing, getting more money and shit. I came from just being a cashier at a Chinese supermarket where all the El Salvadorians worked at. Only making like what? It was like 12 or $13 around that time back in 2011, 2012. So when I started bringing myself up, then I'm like, oh, it's time for me to kind of like move out of my dad's room, because my dad stayed where that room is right now. Everybody wants to have their own privacy, especially when you trying to have a relationship type shit. So that's what I did. I always had apartments and shit. But the first one was by myself. That was in Foster City, California. It's like one of the richest. San Mateo County is one of the richest county in the nationwide. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they told me. I was like, wow. Like, the backyard is all waterfront. It's boats. It's just like, I think, where is that place at where they got their backyard? It has yachts and boats and shit. Is that Florida? Or is that like it's somewhere in the East Coast? But we have one over here too. So the backyard is all water, and then they have their boats posting in the backyard. So I used to live at a apartment that used to be 1,700 back in 2011. That's when I had my first apartment. 2011. I was 31 years old. I was just turned. Actually, I was 30, but I was on my birthdays when I signed the lease. So I turned 31. 2011 was when I first got my apartment. I was 31 years old, and that apartment right there was 1,799 luxury. I always picked the luxury apartments, tall ceiling, high ceilings. But the first one didn't have that. It was just I don't know, but the first one was pretty nice. Decent closet, vanity, bathroom. I mean, all that shit. Right, Tennessee. What's up, Terrence? Coming through, also known as what's the problem? What you talking about, Wick Vegas? And then now I need to start getting into having really like nice fun when doing content, to like going to the casino, trying to gamble something, you know what I'm saying? Spend a little something. I ain't gotta bring too much racks or too much $100, I'll just do a little bit of that so I can see if I, have some good luck type shit. Ah! Little tiny gnat. KK Labrador. You said like a marina. Right, like a marina. But it's not really kind of like a marina. I more call it like a waterfront. Like a something like that. Y'all talk to me now. What you say, Zoda? Your eyes ain't different today. Oh. Yeah, Juicy, you was looking at her. What the hell? I was wearing all black. My eyes is brown. I got brown eyes. I don't know if y'all can see that. But I appreciate you guys. Yeah, we be getting good sun out here. So anybody that fuck around, They need some solar power. Y'all can get it over here in California. Oh Lord, next week, hey Des,
Yeah.
next week is gonna be 85 to 90
Damn.
for 5 days. 85 to 90 for the whole 5 days next week. That's pretty like fast for us to get some warm weather.
Yes.
But oh my God, that means that all I gotta do is wear these one scrubs, and I don't even have to wear my leggings underneath, and I could just fuck around and just wear that one button up short sleeve, cause I know it's that shit right there. It'd be hot to me.
Yeah.
85 to 90.
That's hot.
Yeah, I'm already like I need some lemonade. I need something with ice, okay? Oh yeah, last night I got so basically since I've been taking Uber, they gave me $20 Uber cash. It's called $20 Uber cash. So I picked out Round Table Pizza last night, and I got the 6 garlic Parmesan twist, and I only just paid just for that, but then like taxes plus like service fees, so that was like $2, and then I tipped the driver $2, so everything was like 15, like 15 something. But yeah, so I got something good to eat later on after work. I get off at 2. Hey, I clocked back in, y'all, right? I'll have to show you my uncle's house. It's $2 million. It's the overturned type of house. Okay, Victorian houses are expensive. They have those in San Francisco, and yes, they cost about $2 million. You are very, very on point. And gold silverware, holy Lord. This phone right here be getting very backed up notifications that a person's going live. On this phone, it hit it just like that, and that was like 2, 3 minutes ago. So when I heard it on this phone, when I saw it, cause I went to go look, it said a person went live on this phone, and then it just started. That's a big ass delay to me. But everything, he's a contractor and he owns flower shops, but he about to retire though. Damn. You said goddamn 1700. 1700 for what? So yeah, so today it's by myself. I did the juices. So basically, I got to put a little bit more coffee creamers out on some of the tables because the Filipino lady, she just doesn't listen. But I try not. I don't get offended. I don't give her no attitude. I just let her do whatever, and then yeah, I'll catch up to it. So it's just like having good vibes. Good vibes on this Friday. Today is paycheck day, and I'm very pleased that I got an extra few $100 to keep, but that's actually to put back because I went to Ross yesterday and I bought at least $50 worth of stuff. But it was mainly I bought some hazelnut pralines, chocolate. It looked like a it looked like a Valentine's Day kind of chocolate kind of like vibe where you give it to a girl. It was like $7.99, and then I got this Kinder's garlic parmesan sauce. So when I make my chicken wings from like Wingstop, I'm gonna try and imitate them or copycat. Let's just call it copycat. And and then I got these cookies that were like around $6 or $7. So I only spent like $40 or $50. All right, Tennessee TV. Yeah, I gotta go too because lunchtime is about to start at 11:30. I very do appreciate that, and the chef is here, the director, kitchen director is here. So I gotta go. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I will not be going back tonight, but tomorrow is another morning shift, Saturday, Sunday. And yeah, so I gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I could start showing a little bit more of the outside, but I still ain't got no card. But hey, if I'm paying for Uber Eats, maybe something will change, you know what I'm saying? And it's not just for content, it's for me to really kind of like get out and just be me, you know what I'm saying? I'm a very diverse type of person where I meet and is immune to everything that's outside. So yeah, best believe. But y'all have a good time wherever y'all at. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I will be tomorrow. Maybe I'll do some. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some posts, some questions, some quizzes, some polls, or some shorts or whatever. But yeah, I know I'll be looking different when I be at work and when I'm at home. I got different. I got different energy, different like you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to have my guards up about how, like, when I speak to y'all, like, why my attitude. This is really me. You know what I'm saying? But when I see some people and I kind of take from, you know what I'm saying, how they present themselves over here, I try to be polite, and shit like that, because that's all you have. That's all you can try to be. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, everybody got to work on something. You know what I'm saying? Everything got to make sense. Because if you don't make sense, and shit, then shit. Then it'll be rough, okay? So, time to clean up. And I'll catch you guys later. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hasta mañana. Hasta luego. Como gracias. How do you say shishi? Shishi? That's in Chinese. And salamat. Salamat po. All right. So peace, you guys. Peace and love. Peace and love.